Hey guys, how's it going today? This is Mac coming at you from Comics Cliff Notes. So today's topic is going to be, who else has the super soldier serum been responsible for producing as far as villains and heroes? And we're talking about main villains and main heroes because there's a lot of B or C list people who the super soldier serum helped create. Now from this point, I am going to be referring to the super soldier serum as just the serum, because saying super soldier serum a whole bunch of times, I'm bound to mess up and get laughed at. So we would just call it the serum at this point. So first off, the creator of the serum was Abraham Erskine, also known as Dr. Einstein. He's the one who administered it to Steve Rogers, or Captain America, the most famous recipient of the super soldier serum. And this was the most perfect bonding of the serum with the person. Every attempt after this, there was always some kind of mutation or something different about when it was administered. So the super soldier serum is basically a formula given to somebody to enhance their potential, or their peak potential. The typical scaling of the Power Ranger, the super soldier serum, is it increase the physical attributes of its recipients to the enhanced level of human potential. The individual has pretty much Olympic level strength, Olympic level speed. They could top out at running 57 miles an hour, which in the movie Captain America, the Winter Soldier, that was one of my favorite scenes when they got out and started running on a highway, probably because I can't run like that anymore. They are able to lift 800 pounds over their head. So do you even lift, bro? Psychologically, mentally, the serum helps with their memory. You know, their reflexes are a lot faster. They could actually dodge bullets as it's coming to them. So basically, the serum turns you into Neo from Matrix. It increases their metabolism, so it's basically hard for them to be poisoned. If you got the super soldier serum, your body burns off everything so fast that poison doesn't even affect you. And during my research into the serum, I actually learned some things that I didn't know. Now, one of the main things that I love about Marvel is that they take things that has happened in history, or take things that's actually going on right now, and they infuse it into their stories. So once Captain America got his powers, the creator of the serum, he was killed minutes after. So he never had a chance to write down the serum. So the secrets of the serum was lost. You know, they was constantly tried to reproduce them, but to no avail. But because they had so many iterations and so many different variations of the serum, many other heroes were created. But in the process, in the early ages of when it was trying to reproduce them, what they ended up doing was they took 300 black men just to test whatever they had on them. A majority of them died during the testing, you know, when they're trying to perfect the formula. I find this fact so interesting because back in the 1930s, the government sort of did the same thing. They took 600 black men. It was called the Tuskegee study, if you didn't know. They took 600 black men. Half of them had syphilis, the other half didn't. They was never told what they was getting treated for. They were actually told they was getting treated for quote unquote bad blood. So fatigue, anemia. But they were actually testing the effects on different medicines on those with syphilis versus those without it. So the men never had any choice in the matter. They never had any idea what they were being tested for. You know, they were just given free meals and medical care, and it was an entire big thing in court. But I love the way that Marvel mimics society. Okay, so with that said, let's get back to why we are here. The meat and potatoes of this video is to basically let you know who has been created because of this serum. So let's start. Like I said, the most well-known and the most successful version of the serum is, of course, Captain America. Because the creator of the serum was killed right after Captain America became Captain America, all other forms of the serum is just a degraded version of it. And these versions was used to create characters such as the Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, Luke Cage, Bucky, the Winter Soldier, of course, Spider-Man, the Goblin, Black Cat, the Abomination, and something that I didn't even know about, the Sentry. If you don't know who the Sentry is, check him out, or I can make a video about him. But he's basically Marvel's Superman. That dude's a beast. So that concludes my video for today. Of course, please feel free to subscribe. If you like this video, let me know. Click that like button. And if you have any suggestions on my next video I should do, please let me know. You guys have a good day. This is Mac from Comics Cliff Notes, signing out.